If you're ready to uncover the dark secrets of the night, don't even think about leaving now. You won't believe the twist at the end. Keep watching, keep listening, because this is a story you can't unhear. Trust me. Ready? Let's begin. It was a night like any other, but for a group of friends, it was a chance to prove their courage. The mansion at the edge of town had been abandoned for decades, its windows boarded up and its history wrapped in rumors and fear. Whispers in the dark, old stories from parents and locals, all seemed to warn them, don't go near that place. But tonight, they weren't interested in warnings. Come on, it's just an old house. What's the worst that could happen? I heard there's a curse on it. Some old woman who used to live there, right? Please, Amy, it's just a story. You're seriously scared of some old ghost legend? The group huddled near the broken gate of the mansion, the once grand estate, now nothing more than a crumbling, shadowy shell. The moonlight barely penetrated the thick clouds above, casting an eerie glow on the rotting exterior of the building. They exchanged nervous glances but pushed on. The door, half open, creaked in protest as they entered. This place is even worse than I imagined. Look at all this dust. And the smell. It's like something's been rotting in here for years. It's probably just mold. Let's find the basement. That's where the real fun is. They moved deeper into the house, past broken furniture and shattered mirrors. It felt like something was watching them, lurking just beyond the shadows. But they shrugged it off, laughing nervously as they made their way toward the basement door. But then, something unexpected happened. John, the curious one, pulled away from the group. Wait, I'm going down. I want to see if it's really as creepy as they say. John, don't. It's dangerous down there. Come on, don't be a baby, Amy. John's just going for a quick look. Against the protests of his friends, John descended the narrow staircase into the basement. The air grew colder as he took each step, his breath misting in front of him. He had a bad feeling about this place. The basement smelled like decay, like the past had been buried and left to rot. As John reached the bottom, the darkness seemed to envelop him. The only sound was the faint echo of his own footsteps. He fumbled for his phone, turning on the flashlight. The beam flickered in the damp air, illuminating old, forgotten furniture covered in sheets. Then, it started. Stay down here. Stay down here. Stay forever. John froze, the hairs on the back of his neck standing on end. He spun around, expecting to see someone standing behind him. But there was nothing. No one. What the hell? He tried to leave, to climb the stairs back to safety, but something was wrong. He turned, and the door was gone. The stairs he had come down from were now just a solid, blank wall. What? What the hell? No, this can't be happening. His heart raced as panic set in. He turned in every direction, trying to find another exit, but all he saw were the dark corners of the basement, the shadows twisting unnaturally. The whispers came again, louder this time. You can't leave. You're here forever. John stumbled forward, his breath shallow, his body trembling with fear. That's when he saw it. A large, dusty photograph resting on the floor, half covered by the debris. He knelt, his flashlight flickering as he picked it up. The woman in the photo was old, her features hard and cruel, her eyes wide open in an unsettling stare that seemed to pierce through the photograph itself. But what sent a chill down his spine was the date written at the bottom, November 3rd, 1974. The very same date he had entered this cursed mansion. No, it can't be. Suddenly the lights went out. The flashlight blinked off and the whispers grew deafening. Stay, forever. Stay with us. John's heart hammered in his chest. The woman's eyes in the photo seemed to follow his every move. His only thought was to escape, but he didn't know where to run. The walls felt like they were closing in, the air thick with the presence of something, someone, unseen. But the fear that surged through him was something deeper than just a haunted house. This was real. Whatever had trapped the souls here, it was hungry. And now, it was coming for him. John ran, his feet slipping on the damp floor. The shadows stretched and swirled around him, like hands reaching for him. Every corner he turned only led to more darkness, more whispering voices. He was no longer sure where the house ended and where the basement began. And then, just as suddenly as it had started, the whispers stopped. John turned to see a doorway, one he hadn't noticed before. He bolted toward it, praying for an escape. As he crossed the threshold, he felt a hand brush against his shoulder, a cold, bony hand that sent an icy jolt of terror through his body. He didn't dare look back. When he emerged from the basement, he was no longer the same. His friends found him sitting in the hallway, pale, trembling, and silent. The rest of the night was a blur, but the fear never left him. It stayed with him, lurking in the corners of his mind, like the shadows that followed him through the mansion. He couldn't shake the feeling that the woman from the photograph, those cold eyes, were still watching him. And somewhere, deep in the mansion, the whispers had started again. "Stay down here." So, what do you think? Was it just a chance encounter, or something darker, something more sinister at work? I want to hear your thoughts. Have you ever experienced anything that made you question reality like this? Drop your stories or thoughts in the comments below. I'll be reading them. If you're fascinated by tales like this and want more, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Hit that notification bell so you never miss another eerie story. Stay curious, stay alert, because you never know who or what is waiting for you next.